Good evening. Welcome
Good
to
evening.
the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
All right, I got to give you my 2 cents on that music.
Okay.
Within a second or two, maybe some of the old farts in the chat. That was Keith. That was a Keith Richards riffing all day.
Oh, it had all over it. That
wasn't
Rolling Stones written all over it.
So
yeah.
whoever did produce that, whoever did play that, nice job. Still, maybe not Keith Richards, but still nice job.
I was gonna go back and look when I built that earlier today.
Is that
I usually build those
music?
the day of. No, this one actually. Now that I look at it, this was part of the music library from YouTube.
Oh,
which usually, if you go in there and look, the songs and stuff that are in there is just absolute garbage. But for some reason, if you look hard enough, you can find some gems in there. And that every now and then I'll go in there and I'll take a look through them, and see what's save a few. But I got tired of Canva. I got tired of every time I put a song up there, we get the license for it, of course. And then when the live stream switches over and goes to a VOD or a video on demand, then we get a music strike.
If you can find, you know what I want? Some back porch.
$1 million bucks.
Back porch banjo, guitaring, jaw harping. I'm telling you, maybe we'll save that for this. Let's find something for the summer. Or tell you what, anybody in the chat, you got some music and you want to upload it, and we'll give you credit.
We have a couple of those in there. We have that guest that created us down from Australia that created that track for us. That was really cool. And then we had that CQ.
Yep.
That he did with all the different instruments and stuff, doing Morse code. That's cool.
Damn, look at all the people in the chat. They're on fire tonight.
That chat is screaming by.
We still have to be a little careful about our friends that have created this music, because if they ever get signed by a record deal, the record label is going to be like, strike.
Why?
You can't have it.
No, take us with you.
It's interesting.
I will put on my suit. I will put on my suit and tie and negotiate for us.
We throw this around a lot. I want to clarify something. We throw these music strikes or that language around a lot, and I just want everybody that's watching to know, unless a music artist or somebody tells you that they want you to remove the content, it's not a strike against you. They just take it. If you're a monetized channel, they just take 70 to 80 or 100% of any revenue generated from the entire video. You may only use 25 seconds of their stuff, and they'll take stake claim to the 2 hours of the show.
And what do we generate? Crazy. About 25 cents around here? I'll tell you what, I'll give them a quarter. I'll give you a quarter.
I believe on ad revenue, I think it was $1.50, and that's all they take.
I'll give you my cigar. I'll give you my $12 cigar. There you go.
It's not like they take all of the super chat money, which, by the way, as a segue, everybody in green, let's give you guys a wave. Thanks for being there. Those are our channel supporters. Those are the ones that are donating every month. They're the ones that are sending in super chat. Well, I don't know if a super chat gives you green chat. I think it's just channel supporters. But anyway, thank you guys, and hope you guys are having a good evening. I saw a couple of these fly by. We got Dean, member for 25 months. Greetings all. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. We got the old Grouch, member for 7 months. Keep up the awesome show, fellas.
Carl.
Those boys from North.
Joe Brett, do you want to tell the kind of the story behind Carl Bott's best friend?
If you're not familiar with the Discord, it's a nice place to be, and you can find a lot of other ham Discords in there. Other Discord places are great, but they don't share like we do.
Exactly.
But anyway, I want you to see all the greatness of the Discords and the YouTubes, but we have to do a little moderation because, back in the day, there used to be a lot of little spam bots and stuff that come in and just wreak havoc.
The entire thing.
And you'd see notifications everywhere. And anyway, so I assigned Carl. Carl's a bot that is a little grungy, little grungy. And that sounds a lot like Grouchy. And whenever Paul the Grouch comes up out of his garbage can and he's saying a lot of stuff that he couldn't say on Sesame Street, Carl don't like it. And Carl shuts Paul up a lot.
A lot.
And Paul don't like it. And Carl
America.
shuts him up some more.
Paul says, "This is America,"
And Paul wants
Paul,
to
you rock on.
give him a special exemption. And I'm like, I can't talk Carl into it. I was just he's hard.
Everything is negotiable.
Who has, who gets around Carl and who doesn't?
Everything is negotiable, though, isn't it?
Carl
Everybody lives by Carl.
Carl has been
And dies by
renamed
Carl.
Carl, aka BFF, Paul's BFF. Gotcha. And that's a little segue too. I've had some little Easter eggs in the Discord. I don't know if anybody's noticed them, and I don't want to out them. But there's
Don't give away all of them, but you could give us one.
How about one? Give us one.
Well, it's just for the folks that are graciously getting their videos posted in more videos. There's some Easter eggs on some of them, most of them.
I saw the one that came up when I accidentally hit the live button that says Shane finally posted, or finally posted, or is Shane really posting a video or something like that?
But yeah. So not all of them, but there's quite a few that have some personalized little postings there.
Kind of like our call signs in the what's the Podolog book?
Photo spots.
Polo?
No. I'm Polo. Sorry.
Oh, Polo. Yeah.
Golly, I can't think tonight.
My audio delayed. Did it take you
No.
that long to register in your brain? I said Polo.
No.
Oh, I didn't hear
You're
you.
fine,
Sorry.
Joe Brett. You're
I was
5'9". You're 5'9".
Thank you.
Steve, thanks for being a member for 10
Oh,
months, supporting
Steve,
your own
thank you,
channel.
Steve.
We
Thank
appreciate you, buddy.
I gotta support my own channel.
Fort Wheeling Redneck member for 25 months. Thank you so much. And Jeff, member for 9 months, almost that 12-month mark.
Jeff,
Thank
I
y'all
saw
so
those
much.
comments last night on Nuggets about Clubhouse. Don't think this old guy here
Oh,
is
do
sleeping.
tell.
Every once in a while, what I mean? Even Gene Gene could throw in the one or two. But I saw him. I see everything. I am watching you, Waskowski.
I checked their stream the other day, and they said we were off the air.
I was on that. In the chat.
Yeah, they said we were off the air. And then Jim was defending us. Like, no, they just took a little break. Now they're back.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
And
Jim.
then T.O. said, nope, they're off the air.
Temporarily offline.
Thanks, T.O., buddy.
Thanks to you, buddy, friend.
Ben, thanks
friend.
for the 25 months.
Thanks, Ben.
Izzo, how's your week been, man?
Yeah, just kind of, it's 27 degrees out here. It feels like 13. I think we're 54, 55 now inside the Eskimo. I was going to go downstairs. I said, I want a cigar. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to rough it here. Mr. Buddy Heater. And I don't want to jinx it, but that new quiet fan I got is just shooting the air.
Did you use some WD-40 on it?
No, because the last one, see, when it falls, those blades. Well, no, if you handle the blades, or if they fall, they get out of sync, and I don't know how to put them back to NASA perfection, and so
you just threw it away and ordered a new one.
I ordered a new one. And besides, the other one, listen, the other one had about 3 or 4 years of service. You figure out how many times that thing is going around.
Oh, yeah.
That thing went around more than my mouth goes yak, yak, yak. So guess what? It was time. It was time. Hey, I got this cigar. Let's see if I can put it up.
What kind of cigar you got?
So this is the Hoyo, Hoyo from AJ Fernandez. From what I was reading, it's not a direct AJ Fernandez. He had someone else made it based upon what he wanted to blend everything. Where in the tobacco field, the aging process, the binder, the filler, the wrap. And let me tell you something, guys. It's about a $12 $12 cigar here in Connecticut. And real nice. I was very, very. This is like my fourth one that I've had I bought a half a dozen or 8 of them. But real nice. So again, if you're looking for something different to try, Nicaragua on the Nicaraguan, more towards the bold, high end side of strength. And everyone's palate's different. But
Right.
The Hoyo guys, HOYO. So
It's good. They make some really good ones. They've got several different blends that are really
So
nice.
let me tell you what I did the other day. So I took the ATAS out. and I threw it on the top of the truck. Now I'm not running an official mount yet, and then I put it on the tri-mag mounts, metal. I have a piece of sheet metal, so that went on top of the bed of the truck, top of the hardcover. Took the jumper cables, and I went one jumper cable to the thin sheet metal and one to the mag mount, and went down to the frame of the hitch to give it some grounding.
What gauge?
Jumper cables. That's what.
Jumper cables. That's about a 6 or an 8. No, it's not. Definitely not a 6. Maybe it's an 8 gauge wire.
Oh, so it wasn't the cheap ones on the bottom.
No. But it's not that flat braid. Remember there. But anyway, I just wanted. Listen, I had 90 minutes to play. So again, just through the go box in the. Yes, Mike, it's coming. It's coming because Friday I'm meeting with my engineer. Seriously, it's coming Friday. I took all the heads of all the radios, and we're going to see where do we want to put things and a few other things. I'm looking at some bullet mounting options, maybe a Lido. I'm tricking out this truck, so it's going to be comfortable, functional, and I got to make it ISO worthy. But anyway, so real quickly,
you're not going to build the center console out?
No, we're not building a center console.
Lawnmower. I think you thinking backwards there, son. He said cheap jumper cables are usually 4 or 2 gauge. God dog, son, you thinking backwards.
I was just going to say, what are you thinking?
4 or 2 gauge, boy, that's some expensive jumper cable right there. And they ain't got a lot of flex to them.
Okay, I will tell you, anybody who is new, watch KAMRD's ATAS video.
Well, yeah,
and it is about patience. It really, because I learned that because I changed the settings and I wrote everything down. So when I go from MFJ tuner to direct ATAS, and Mike, thank you. Mike's video, and there's a few other guys out there, but Mike's really resonate. Mike always resonates with me for some reason, and it's funny because in the back window I can see the thing just not doing it, and then all of a sudden it does go up, and then it goes down. It finds and you gotta wait maybe about a minute or two.
Spot.
Yeah, and you gotta wait.
I guess once it finds it though, does it kind of remember where it's at?
That's a question beyond me.
Cut it off now.
I really want one of those ATOS.
Now this is the stock whip. This is
I'm not finished.
Well, Joe,
I'm a little slow.
I
really want one of those ATOS.
Okay, why do you want?
But there's one thing that keeps me from really.
What's that?
They got to change the cosmetics of it.
Why?
A little bit.
Why? It's beautiful.
If they could just make the tip of it blunt instead of looking like a bag of dicks. I'm just saying. I don't want a big dildo on
Joe,
the truck.
You can take the rubber cap off.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Joe Brett, that never, ever, ever came.
You'll never look at it the same again.
No, thank you. I was going to say, when I picked that thing up and I got it in my hands, I'm going to be real careful. That's all I know now. But I will tell you.
Pictures.
So based upon what I did, the SWR was a little high, but that's not the ATOS's fault.
Yeah,
that's
you're gonna need that Joe Brett anti-theft sock to put on it.
Well, guess what? I have my Faraday cloth, and I'm gonna try it underneath the Faraday cloth. But on Friday, I'm gonna go visit the engineer, and I'm gonna take in my designs. I'm gonna tell him what I want to do, and maybe in a month, my game plan is to put the mount in the corner of the bed.
I can't keep up with Chad.
Chad is scrolling tonight.
I better shut up.
I got him fired up. My description.
112 watching our.
I don't know. But all I know, Vern, you just made my night. Vern, you are the man. I've always said he's the man. That's one of 1,000 reasons why Vern is the man.
An anonymous viewer said he wondered why his wife was so fond of the ATOS. It's the cosmetics.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna play with the Faraday cloth underneath it, and it's only temporary.
The magic carpet.
I said, the magic carpet, because like I said, in another month, maybe 6 weeks, I'm gonna have a mount installed. I'm gonna run it as a quick disconnect.
You lay down a blanket before you play with your ATOS.
Shane,
Joe's in rare
Shane,
form tonight.
Shane,
Who makes that? I'll never be sponsored.
Shane, can we go on? Shane, can we move on to the next Clubhouse member, please? I'm done.
Yezu makes that.
Well,
Yeah.
So that's
well, we
why
can-
it works with Yezu Radio so well. Okay.
yes. I mean, you can always get one of those Scorpion antennas, but they're like $1,200.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
Here's the thing.
I was wondering if it would
MFJ
work with
made a
705.
tuner. MFJ makes a pitch that works the
So you can get an interface.
73.
Yeah. Steve, you might have to get a little closer to your mic because your noise gate's shutting you off. Now he's going to mute himself. Watch. Just
Yep.
like
Oh.
that. Yep.
Turn the knob the wrong way there, buddy.
While you're doing that, buddy, that Sean, 1 year anniversary. I was reading that.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I'm not going to talk for the rest of the show, and I'm keeping my fingers up here.
Oh,
Sean had a 1 year anniversary of his extra. Congratulations, buddy. All right, Steve, how was your weekend or week?
Well,
My
Sean,
week's
tell
been
us,
good.
is that 1 year anniversary? I'm sorry, ADHD. I got to say it, or I'll forget it. Is the 1 year anniversary of your extra correlated with Shane's challenge of April, extra by April?
Extra by April.
Yeah, of last year,
April, of course.
which ended
Gotta
up
be.
being May or June or whenever. But
Kind of.
Extra by some time. Who cares?
so let us know in the chat. Go ahead, Steve. Let's hear about your week.
What did I do this week? Hell, I don't remember. I can't remember what I did this
Sean
morning.
said yes, it was. All right, go ahead, Steve.
I'm actually sitting here looking at a couple of kits. I've got a true SDX that I'm going to build, as well as eggnog and another Pi Star. Few videos. And Winterfield Days coming.
Yes.
Guess that's next week.
No, 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
He's going to go look it up because he thinks we're lying to him.
I turned Steve's echo off. See if it helps. Now she's not talking to me. Oh, nay.
Hashtag winning.
That's why they make couches, Vern. That's why they make couches for us.
2
That's
weeks
very true.
will be the Tuesday after Winterfield.
I thought it's the 24th and 25th, right? So it's next weekend.
25th and 26th. But
All right. So 25th and 20th. So next weekend.
Right.
Not
So
this
we're gonna-
coming, but next week.
we're gonna do the Winterfield Day show after Winter.
We're doing a Winterfield Day show?
Yeah, we are next week.
What I thought. Okay.
Winterfield Day is the 20th. See, guys, this is what happens. Winterfield Day is the 25th and 26th. Our
This is
200th
what-
episode is the
Corporate
Tuesday after
watching,
Winterfield
guys.
Day.
This is
Like
what
you got it
happens when
together.
you don't look at the calendar.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I should check the calendar. Make sure the calendar's full.
No,
Maybe
Izzo's
it's
going
my
to send
fault.
us
We're
out a
very
message.
organized over here, I promise.
Izzo going to send us out a message. Can we please use the same format on the calendar? And like, Izzo, you the only one who looks at the damn
I was
calendar.
gonna say what calendar?
No, but that's not what
I
it's.
do have that calendar. on
That
my phone.
calendar is a functional thing that we should all listen.
It
you
is.
Should be,
It's
you should
great.
be. You should be looking at that calendar the way you're looking at that ATAS, my friend. Let me tell you something.
You're the only one looking.
John
at the
says
ATAS that
not
way.
this weekend, it's next weekend.
Right.
The
And
25th.
the Tuesday after next weekend is our 200th episode.
Then I'm gonna update the calendar right now. Just says
What are you
that.
updating it for?
So I don't screw up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
Too late.
because the Tuesday after Winterfield Day is the 200th episode. 200th episode. So it'll be about whatever we want to talk about, as always.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ham Radio
You know what
John, how you say that? I'm too
John.
far south. John.
John, you can say it however you want.
Lon, John. Okay. He says it's a VHF contest this weekend. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mike,
Mike's
Taco
gonna be
Mike, he had a thumbnail or a picture on Twitter the other day of holding a couple of Yaggies in his hand. Thank God they wasn't ATOSs. And said he was going to use those to participate in the gigahertz range, I believe, in VHF contest. Good luck, buddy.
Four Wheeling Rednet says jaw in.
Jaw in. There ain't no end. Oh, jaw and then the letter in?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Calendar's
Long,
updated.
but
Calendar's
okay.
officially updated.
I'll be sure and check it next Tuesday.
Yeah, send us a screenshot of that.
Oh, I will.
Right?
See now.
Put
See,
it in,
don't-
he'll put it in chat. Joe Brett, over to you, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know, right? 20 minutes to
All
get
my
through
talking
through
already.
Izzo and Steve.
Huh.
Joe
Does it
wouldn't
have to
shut
be
up.
ham radio related?
No, it doesn't. It's
Well,
show's
okay.
not hardly Ambler radio.
As you can see, I'm not wearing a jacket or a little beanie hat tonight.
You preheated the shack.
Man, I've had the heater on for a couple of days. I come in tonight and had to turn it down. Actually, I was like, this ain't gonna work out long term.
How long was it?
Little projects I've been piddling with instead of making videos. I did do a video last week, didn't I? Was it last week or the week before? Anyway, it's the monthly video, and I've got all these little projects that I should really learn how to design instead of just print, see if it worked, and then print again, see if that worked. But
That's good. That's how you go through a lot of
A lot of filament.
PFL.
Yep. And I got
It's called.
I got this
PLA
little
or PTF.
I got this little car for Christmas a couple years ago by one of my coworkers, and I just bought one of those light bars that actually flash.
Nice.
I got to take it apart and try not to destroy it and make that work.
Go
I
put
was
some
gonna say-
antennas on it.
Was that your former department's colors on there? Or
Let's go ahead and let you have
thought
a
it
better.
kind of looked like a Polk County car?
Dun, dun, dun. That
Thought
one
it said
focuses.
Sheriff Grady Judd on the side.
Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. There's only one problem with it, though. If you pop the hood, it says Hemi under it, and our department didn't buy Hemis.
They would-
But-
You don't have to admit to that. Just pretend like you did.
Oh, I got one now.
I was gonna say it still got it, didn't it?
Oh,
Maybe not the Hemi, but it still had the speed.
Yeah.
that's true.
It actually the V6 would get the V8s and top end.
Really?
Yep.
The 8 just got there fast.
Yeah, it just took them longer to get there, but change out the alternator too. I ain't been doing a whole lot besides that, just piddling. I've got this new, I mentioned ADHD, and you get hyper focused on projects for a few minutes and then find something else. But I've got this new project I want to do, and it's more geared toward my video editing and storage. I'm trying to source enough junk to make either a server, a NAS, or a home lab, or all the above here at the house. Real nerdy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Steve's probably got one. Yeah.
Look
yeah.
up. Of course he does. Of course he does.
Super nerd.
So I'm not wanting to pay like $2,000. I got this nice server rack back here. I've got nothing on it but junk. I'd like to put a server rack on it, but they're really high. So I'm hoping I'll come across one that
kinda proud
somebody's
of it.
going to throw in the dumpster.
Facebook Marketplace.
Every man has to have a 19-inch rack. You
That's
have
no
to
lie,
have
Steve.
There's a problem with
That's no lie.
Facebook Marketplace. The only time I find stuff that I'm actually looking for usually shows up in Memphis, Tennessee, and ain't no damn
Same
way I'm
here.
going to Memphis, Tennessee.
Same here, Joe. That
I
and
know.
government and gov.deals. Everything I want is halfway around the country, if not around the country. I
Yeah.
agree.
So for
it-
us unnerdy folks, what's NAS?
NAS is
Network
a
attached store.
network stack
Oh.
storage. So it's just a bunch of hard drives.
Okay.
You can either configure it. So let's just say I got 8 hard drives.
Okay.
You can configure it to be individual hard drives. So you can have all that storage space that it adds up to be. Or you can have like a redundancy thing where they all sync up together. So if one fails, all your data's still there. The downside to that is if you got 8 2 gig, that's really low, 2 terabyte drives, then you only have 2 terabytes out of those 8 because they're all syncing together.
Gotcha. Okay.
Depends on how you configure it.
That's what I was just explaining.
Carlos,
There's
I'm an
different ways.
analyst. I don't code.
Oh,
IT
he's an
manager. He's an
analyst.
IT manager.
I'm not a manager.
No?
Far from it.
The only
works-
thing I'm concerned
from
about
home.
really
I'm a product analyst.
is like
Mm.
the NAS that I have at work is loud as shit. And I don't want that sitting in the shack with me. And I know
I bet
it
that
ain't
would
gonna
be
be
loud.
So I don't know if I just need to go like desktop route and replace the fans with quiet fans. And
Don't they have those little boxes that have
Yeah.
like things you can,
That's what I got at work.
like a desktop one?
Got
You said it's
84
loud?
terabyte, 84 terabytes in it,
Jeez.
God.
and it's like on turbo mode all the
Oh,
time.
I bet with that many hard drives running, you'd think
Wait,
it would
what?
just.
I go
Spin 'em up when it needed 'em.
I go to leave today, and I'm like, did I leave the computers on? I know I shut those off. Nope, just the NAS running. Yep. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying to plan my next monthly video. You know.
Scout said
Scout.
that noise would drown out the rain.
It almost sounds like a song.
Happy New Year, Scout. Happy New Year, brother. That's a good one.
That all you got?
Yeah, that's off now. I'll randomly cut in on
Okay.
somebody else. But,
That's good.
Yeah.
I did a ham radio thing this past week.
hot dang!
I did a
It
complicated
involves your brother and a $200
No, it does
6
not. It was
meter
just me.
antenna.
Just me. No, just me. So I gotta go get the radio. Hold on.
Show and tell.
Wait.
Yeah, make sure
Shane's got a radio?
make sure your pants are up.
Shut up, Steve.
Look at this. Show and tell tonight.
thing. Yeah. So this is that VR
Oh
N76.
yeah, I'm proud of you.
So they sent me one of these a long time ago.
They send you a red one?
No, it's
No.
black.
So long ago,
See?
they didn't have color options then.
Yep, pretty much. They sent me that, and they sent me the Bluetooth speaker that goes with it. And the idea was I was going to hang this in the pouch on the balloon, and then just
Right.
use the little Bluetooth speaker to chit
Makes
chat.
sense. That's good logic.
We'll see where that goes. Anyway, you can do this. Has a KISS Bluetooth TNC in it now. So I got to thinking. I was like, okay, I don't have an HF radio, and everybody always gives me shit about not doing anything ham radio related. So I said, what can I do? Well,
WinLink.
I found out I'm going to share all kinds of screens tonight.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
Hold on.
Could be dangerous.
All right.
yeah,
APRS.
baby.
Just don't click on that hub one.
F.
You might see an
Stop.
ATOS.
Oh,
Okay, I got it. I'm doing this. I'm doing this on the fly. Nope, don't share that, and share that. Okay, APRS.fi. Well, I noticed that this little icon got added. And for those that need to zoom in a little bit, that is a WinLink packet gateway on 147.580. And I was like, I'm on the third floor. I wonder.
things that make you go,
I got this app called Radio Mail because I saw that Josh, Ham Radio Crash Course, he did a video on it. And now that when I put that in, I noticed that almost everyone's done a video on it. So I bought that app for my iPad. And so I sent my first WinLink message over a 2 meter packet gateway. So I
Yep.
felt proud of myself. I did something radio related and it worked.
And who'd you send the message to?
I sent a bunch of them out. But I did
Bam.
get a reply because I had to sign up for WinLink. So I'll try and post this one. Share. Not that. That. And he's in here. So AC3IK, thanks
there
for
you
the WinLink message that I received via the
that's
HT.
Ed, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
Ed?
Ed.
That's
Via
Ed.
the HT and my iPad.
Hey, Shane,
that
you're
was a cool
showing your message ID on that.
Where?
It doesn't matter. I'm just messing with you.
It's WinLink. What are they going to get?
That says you did it via Telnet, which isn't radio.
Oh, busted.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
you're looking-
Here we go. Ham court.
Sack of shit.
It's just the default Telnet is what pops up when I open the app. Shut up, Steve.
See, Steve's an IT guy. He knows that.
I'm just calling Shane on
Steve's an
whatever
IT guy.
bullshit I can.
Steve's an IT guy.
I was trying to find the app. Oh, wait, it's on my iPad. I do like the Radio Mail app. That's really cool. If you haven't used that, you can do either the Telnet or you can do it via the KISS TNT.
Could just use Gmail or Yahoo or something.
But that's not ham radio, and everyone's giving me shit for not doing ham radio stuff. So
If you hold a handheld in one hand and Gmail in the other, it's the same thing. I'm kidding,
not
Chad.
ham
I'm
radio.
kidding. Okay.
That's
Which is-
funny though, Joe. That's funny.
Joe, it's funny you say that because South Carolina does a Tuesday WinLink check-in just to get everybody.
we used to
on
do
WinLink.
it.
Yeah, my state does it.
And they
Connecticut
tell it-
does it once a
Scout
month.
75 ran it, I think.
But they tell everybody to do it via Telnet. It's like
That's
that's not
stupid.
radio. It's
I won't show.
They're
I
going
won't
for the
show
numbers.
this, but W3HDG. I got a message back from him. I got one back from KM4ACK.
oh there you
because
go.
I had to send him a message,
Of course you did.
and I sent one to Josh, and I haven't gotten anything back yet. So
Give it time.
I'm sure he gets quite a bit. Anyway, I was bored and had $14 to spend. So the app's like $14 for
Oh wow.
for radio mail. And anyway, I thought it was cool. So if you're looking for a ham radio experiment, to do,
Congratulations. I don't know if T.O.'s released it yet or not, but he's got a video, if he hadn't, in the queue about how to set all that up and stuff. And
he shared the pre-release in our Discord. So if you're in our Discord,
yeah, well, he sent it to me, and then I was family deal in the hospital, so I couldn't really do it. And by the time I got back home, he had it taken care of.
so do you have a 2-meter WinLink gateway set up at your?
I don't know. I
Hey,
have to
you're-
make one.
I was about to say, there's your project and a video.
And a
You're
video.
welcome for the content.
Probably
I-
2 or 3 videos out of that.
I will tell you, if you're setting that bad boy up on Linux, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's
Debbie-
why I
Debbie
do
Downer.
EXE.
I
Click,
the
click.
Debbie Downer IT guy.
No, I have one. I'm
Downer
speaking
IT.
from experience.
Experience, okay.
Yeah, so when you mentioned the check-ins on Telnet, random thought, it made me realize I missed the local D-Star nets.
Hmm.
It was the only time that people encouraged you to just chunk the repeater. They didn't want you to say your call, just key up and
Just
let
quick
off,
key, yeah.
and the net control just wrote down the calls that come across the screen. And I'm like, really, guys? You get your panties twisted for chunking the V8, the analog.
But they don't hear the chunk on the digital.
Yeah. So you know,
You see it
there for a
for a
while we didn't even ID on the D-Star stuff because the radio's doing it for you.
Joe
I
Brett,
did
have
take a
feeling.
video of the HT doing its squawking thing. So if you want to see that, it's in Discord.
Joe Brett, I have a feeling what Steve just said and I said, but we also make you. Steve's going to come out with that video before you do. You know he's going, and he's going to grab a thumbnail.
I'm going to go ahead and make the thumbnail for him.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, go
just
ahead
do
and
it.
Make that thumbnail for me.
Yeah, just
I
cut
don't
to
know.
the chase.
Steve's done good. He's got his own. He's got a style. He's kind of started branding his thumbnails because now I can recognize his thumbnail or his
Yeah, you're not
video.
wrong.
What?
No, the font. You know, Steve has a
everything on
very.
Everything on Linux is a pain in the ass.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
What?
APRS.FI does not like me right now. It is
Oh, geez.
mad. It is mad. Well, I was gonna just do something simple, like see if Joe Brett had any WinLink things close to him where he could do this, but
Well, I told you no, man. Man, I'm the only. Okay, I got to rephrase.
he's the only ham in Mississippi.
I've got the only digipeater that's an iGate as well for APRS within, I know, a 75-mile circumference. But there is one about 20 or 30, maybe 20 miles from me that just got put on there. So they're working on it.
So that's my weekend. I couldn't do anything else because we were snowed in. And when I say we were snowed in, we had like 4 inches of snow.
I said, how much snow did you get?
So the whole city was in a panic over
Wait,
4
shut
inches
down?
of snow.
It's shut
Like,
down for
Is
4
there-
inches.
Pretty
how
much, yeah.
Snow, how much snow did we get for Winterfield Day weekend when I was up there?
Oh my god!
I couldn't get my car out of the drive.
You didn't have. Wait, did you have a winter coat? Because I know I gave you the shovel.
I had brought my leather coat up.
Yeah, but it wasn't a winter coat. It wasn't a winter leather coat.
Hey,
It was a
It was good enough.
no.
It was good
Yeah.
enough.
It was good enough for 10 minutes being outside, and then
I hung out in the garage while you ran the snowblower.
Where's it at?
I
all
have
right.
video
then.
of that someplace.
Well, make a video of it. See, And
Jody says,
Joe Brett will create the thumbnail for you.
a lot of times 4 inches is more than enough.
I
she
knew
said.
someone was going to go there.
That's a
Joe,
quirk.
you got a
that's
lot of
quirky
weather
t-shirt.
stations around, but you don't have.
Weather stations and D-Star hotspots. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
get that shit off my map, man. You're cluttering it up.
Oh wait, now now here's a video. Could you use your beam? I don't want to. That's
Don't
Vara.
dox him.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
You've
It's on
got
the
one.
map.
Okay, so you've got one. What?
130 miles.
No, it's
Got the 2
it's
meter
about
beam.
that. It's that far on the map.
Depending on your zoom level.
130 miles.
How many ATASs? How many
I bet
ATASs
you-
away is it?
I bet you that you could put your 705 and hook up to your 2 meter beam, and I bet you could hit that thing with a packet.
All right. What's the boom length? What's the boom length on the antenna? And what's the gain? What's the gain spec on it?
Dude, it's been so long since it's 14. Now it's the
Yeah. How many elements?
high
14 elements on
gain
2?
2 VV. I don't know, man. 14 elements.
LMR. Throw some LMR 600 on
Dude,
it.
it's got 1
Get
inch
that-
hard line to it, dude.
Oh damn!
What?
There you go. All right, then you don't mess
Rigid.
around,
Telling
Joe
you,
Brett.
I bet you could hit
And
this.
it is ribbed for your pleasure. is it?
I
Hell,
was gonna say, Joe, I got a 2 meter amp you can put on that.
I got 300 watt out.
Oh, there you go.
I would
in,
like to
5
see
in,
a
300
video
out.
of you sending
Yeah, my
WinLink
705 does
on 2
300 watts
meters.
pretty regular.
5 in,
And
300 watts. I
with
love it.
14 elements and the gain and stuff, like I don't remember the gain off the top of my head.
Man,
but,
you could talk to Carlos on that.
it's,
thing.
I mean, it's like 16,000 watts ERP.
Yeah.
so Carlos says that's over 12 dB a gain.
Yeah.
Mhm. You're working Carlos.
So your frequency is 145.090 simplex.
We're
What
doing a lot of
direction,
math
Shane?
here.
It's a beam.
Northwest.
So it's in Memphis.
Yes. It's on the
That's 75
very out-
miles.
It's yeah. You could I bet that's a challenge. That would be fun though.
It would-
can I
it would-
send an email 75 over the air 75 miles to hit a WinLink
So-
pack gateway?
At
Here's the thing.
16,000 watts. I did it.
Joe can send it. The problem is,
Can I
Will
get it
the-
back? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
will
I
the
bet you could.
gateway respond?
I'll get an email. Would you quit hitting this damn machine?
You're,
Blow up my front
giving
end.
us an OVF light on this.
Yeah,
thing.
OVF lights on.
Give me the OVF light on the AC.
But it's KF4YJO-10 on APRS.FI.
See, we should be doing this on live stream right now.
There's another one, but it doesn't, and I don't know how high off the ground that antenna is. That the other one
In Memphis, they're
um,
usually on top of the buildings, the tall buildings. I don't
So
know.
the other one's a Vara. So Radio Mail doesn't. I don't know. I don't think you could do Radio Mail on Vara if you're going to use the. Anyway, long story short, y'all
It's a
try that.
video.
That'd be funny.
Regardless, it's a video.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Joe Brett do a video on sending 2 meters.
All right, Izzo.
No, don't
antenna.
say Izzo. No, hang on. Now Steve's gonna run, and next week Steve's gonna have a video talking to
Right,
something
exactly.
out up in Virginia.
So the current
I do.
the
actually
current
have the-
beam is on top of the tower is the high gain 14 element VB 214 FM. It is 15 and a half foot boom length.
Yep.
And it 13 dBd. Rated for 500 watts, so I still got some headroom to play with.
5 watts in, 300 watts out. There you go.
So what's
See?
that? What is 12 dB on what do you do on 300 watts?
I don't know. Pull up a
We don't
calculator.
we don't math on stream.
Somebody's gonna be able to do it in like 3 seconds.
The ERP is cool. Now, I'm going to replace that one someday. I've been saying this for about 5 years now. But someday, I'm going to get
When
the
it falls
stacked,
down.
the stacked dual polarized
Mhm.
Yagis that I have.
He's going
for
really
2 meters.
fancy now.
You can, and then you could be chasing satellites.
Then I have to get the azimuth and all that.
You'll
Or
get
maybe
it
I
out of
just-
Hamfest. You'll find it in the tailgating area.
Probably.
Trust me, and you get a
I
good deal.
I just keep a tag rope, you know,
Yes,
to the end
yes,
of one of them.
Listen, we
pull it
still
up.
do all that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But
Quirky says, "How high up is it?" So that's my big downfall. Is it's not above the treetops? It's only at 40 feet.
it's not only so much that I would look at what is around it to block the. Wait, hold on. Newsflash. Yeah.
Because again, microwave.
Meanwhile, the drones
see
is
the
old
squirrels.
news. The drones are old news. We care more about the birds now.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if any of y'all seen the moon the past couple of nights.
Beautiful.
But yesterday evening, I'm coming home from work and I'm traveling west, so I'm staring. Is it west? I don't know. Anyway, I'm staring at the moon. I'm staring at the moon. No, I'm headed east because I'm
Heading. Yeah, I was just gonna
I
say
work
heading
to the
east.
west. So yeah, that thing's like a big fireball in the sky, right? I mean, that it's just beautiful, and I'm just thinking, man, I need to go turn my 300 watts on.
Moon bow.
Adjust the angle, climb up there and adjust the angle. Like I wanted to come in the shack and just turn it on to a sideband 2-meter frequency, just see if I could hear any other people's moon bounce, because they got to be people beaming off that thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know it ain't got to be illuminated for you to talk on, but still,
it's fun that way.
Is there any line loss on that coax you got going to that antenna?
1-inch
there's
hard
line
line?
loss
Probably
on
not.
everything.
What do you think your line loss is? 1 dB,
So-
half a dB?
It's about 75 feet of rigid 1-inch hard line, or very close to 1 inch. It's
Quarter a dB at 100 feet.
Then it's got
So
6 or 8 feet of LMR 400 Ultraflex at the top, so it can rotate.
quarter S unit, which
Well,
is not even-
300 watts with we'll just go with 1 dB a gain loss in there with 13
afford
dB
that.
a gain is 3,000 watts ERP.
And I would be more concerned of not so much the height. Yes, height is might, but what is around you potentially blocking that signal within a couple 100 feet or whatever. If you've got a nice open area, even though you may not,
the only thing besides trees, the only thing around here that affects my signal getting out anyway is to the northeast. There's a large geographical ridge.
okay,
But in all other directions, especially south or to the west, because it's flatter that way, or lowers elevation to the south, flatter across the west. But
well then
pretty
going
good.
to the west there, you should have a direct shot to KAMRD then.
yeah, I've been telling him to get on 2 meters.
I wonder if you could open a repeater that's like 300 miles away.
Open the repeater next to.
So
Hey,
my father's simplex FM 2-meter contact, radio to radio, no repeaters, was into the southeast edge of Kansas from North Mississippi.
Nice. Nice.
Now I'm going to say it was a great band opening. There was a lot of us locals in surrounding states on, and I turned that amp on and I said, y'all going to have to hang on a minute. 662 coming in here. Bye, y'all. Shut up for a minute. I hear a Kansas station and I'm finna talk to him. And I did.
Oh, I love it.
And then I did get into southeast Texas, close to what's down there? Dallas, Houston.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dallas is up around you, ain't it, Shane?
Yep.
So yeah, I got down there past Houston a little bit,
Galveston, that area.
past Galveston a little bit.
Corpus.
Brownstone, Corpus Christi, Brownstone.
Yeah, I don't know, 600 miles
Brownsville.
from here, southeast
Wow.
Texas. It was close enough that was using a repeater. These guys, I was listening to them. They were traveling mobile on I-10, and I'm thinking maybe they're on the Gulf Coast, down in Mississippi or something. And then they started I come in and started talking to them, and they was in Texas. One of them was headed toward Houston and stuff. So they were up around that area. And that got me very ambitious. My goal is 2-meter FM simplex contact to a Mexican radio. One day.
Yep,
One
There
day.
you go. I mean, with 3,000 watts, you that shouldn't
And
be
just think
difficult.
if I get them stack beams up, baby,
Say,
tell you what, man.
You need to talk to our buddy Mike in 8YO. He's building a 2-meter amp that'll do 1.5 kilowatts.
Yeah, I know. I seen all that junk. This 6 meter too.
I know.
He had to borrow somebody's vehicle to carry this damn amp.
What kind of exciter is he looking
Did
at?
Jenny leave him down at the Hamfest? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's like it's a converted commercial made amp, ain't it? Like
It is.
broadcast television amp or something. I mean, you're talking
So-
full duty cycle and rock and rolling.
So 1,500 watts with 13 dB a gain is 23,988 watts CRP.
Moon bounce, baby.
Well, you said that antenna is only rated for 500 watts, right?
Yeah, that one is. Yeah,
No.
Felt it.
I don't know about them others.
The elements would be glowing.
Yeah. One last glow.
But
Yeah, let 'em
sure it's
glow.
pointed,
Before they
towards
start
Chicago.
melting.
Melting.
It's just aluminum. You can buy some more or make something.
Right.
Get some. I was finna say go get some arrow shafts, but aluminum arrow shafts, you can't just walk up into the Academy store or something like that and find those very easy.
Really?
Yeah, everybody wants to sell them carbon fibers and all this stuff. Like,
That's right.
man, I can't
That's
radio with carbon fiber and plastic. Give me some aluminum.
Nice job, Mike. Nice job on those contacts. The Ed Fong.
On
Nice
the
job.
J-Po.
hmm
50 watts
Nice.
into a J-pole, getting 130 plus miles.
Nice job. Pop that up on
What is
one of those
what is he going to
telescoping-
power that thing with? And where's he going to put it?
50 watts. That's it. A
No,
mobile
no.
radio. What?
NAYO.
Oh,
That fit 1.5K 2-meter amp.
I want to say it's powered off of like 52 volts.
Got a separate service meter for
It
it.
was some odd DC volt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's something odd.
So it's going to have a big ass power supply then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting rack mounted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I seen. I don't know if any of y'all see the. Gosh, dang! I took a screenshot of it.
There you go.
It was on the POTA Facebook thing. It's called
53
a
volt.
the Jungle Job. Y'all seen that?
No.
no.
I stay
I
off
may have
of
to
Facebook.
build one of those. See if I can. Jungle.
Who was that? On the TikTok?
I
Oh,
said
it
the
was
POTA
Facebook.
Facebook page.
Oh, POTA Facebook page? Well,
I try not to go in there.
I
Simple
try- yeah.
beam.
I think I
antenna.
removed myself from it. I got tired of all the POTA Karens.
Let me re-add you to it.
A simple
Ah.
beam the Jungle Job.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you got this is your reflector, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We can't see your mouse, by the way.
okay. Well, that sucks. So anyway, you got one wire going to your center conductor, and the other wire is your braid, and then you got that aluminum reflector back there.
Where you feed it? Okay, there it is.
yeah, right
You
there. Yeah.
feed
it
Yeah,
out.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B.
That's
I just thought it was-
interesting.
Kind of neat.
That looks
It is
like
cool.
a delta loop, but it's
It's like a
insulated.
triangle.
Yeah, kind of. And you put it up in the air, horizontal.
Hmm.
Shoot. Let me do this.
You know,
get
a lot of
5 dB a gain. That's
Let
pretty
me
cool.
tell you something. You want to play around, you take those antennas and you put them also vertical. A lot of guys just think, I can't. Yes, you can. Make that thing. You want to play around on like VHF simplex, with your friends in the club or something. And so what if they're 30 or 40 miles away? This is what you play with right then and there. You just make it go vertical. Real simple.
Let my Discord open and update.
That's cool.
Always has an update. That's how often I open it here.
Oh,
Not
I
for me,
updated
I'm
before
here.
the stream started.
Not for me.
Unless-
I'm here.
Still starting and by.
Da, 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 da.
Browser.
While we're waiting on that update, I will say we do have a testing, our first Extra by April. Since I titled the show Extra by April. Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait. Stand
That's
by.
cool looking.
Look at that. That is
Real life
very
picture.
cool looking.
That's cool looking.
Well, that's pretty. I mean, that's a pretty. I mean, I don't know that it's the easiest or most simplest little compact, maybe portable beam, but it's
You
not
can put
awful.
that up on a fiberglass pole.
Yes, I mean,
I'm-
you can't
that
see
might-
the rest of this post. The guy actually has it mounted to the hitch mount on his truck with the pole, you know?
I'm thinking
What
a slight
are you buying me over
modification
there
for
on
6
Amazon?
meters. Yeah.
I had to remember where my states were, man. Because I keep wanting to say that my contact was in Nebraska, and I know that's not it. It was Kansas. So
Geography
Yeah.
lesson here.
yeah,
So our first testing session of Extra by April is the 27th, right, Steve?
That is correct.
At what time? And where could we find out more info on that?
The link is in the chat.
Hey,
There you go. 6 p.m. Eastern time.
5 o'clock Central,
5 o'clock Central.
3 o'clock on the West Coast.
That puts it just before Nuggets. So when you pass, we can celebrate on Nuggets.
Very cool.
Excellent.
I would like to see. I want to see my main goal is 25. I would like to see 25 people either participate, at least either get a tech license, get a general, or get an extra. Any of those. You don't have to go to extra. We would like for you to go to extra, but
So we
join
had,
us. It's a lot of fun.
We had a session last month. I know it was last year.
It's been
Gentlemen.
like a year ago.
The gentleman that we tested passed his tech. 2 weeks later, he went back and got his general. A week after that, he got his extra.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
It happens.
Excellent.
So in a month,
Yeah.
he's gone from 0 to hero.
There's, when I took my general, they gave me the option to take the extra test, and I took it. I'll never turn that down, and I think I made like a 65 or something like that. I was like really close.
A free look at it. So why
Yeah.
not?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, email Steve if you need details. Follow the link, but come hang out with us. Study. We'll do this. It's gonna be the last Monday of every month,
Last
going
Monday of every
until.
month.
All right, there you go. Put it on your calendar. We'll try to remember it ourselves.
Right.
And it is shared in both our Discord and Club and Toad's Discord.
Toads. Cool. Hopefully we've got somebody that I think Randy's buddy, my brother's buddy David, I think he may be getting ready to take his general. And I told him he would be scolded and I would never help him with anything ham radio related if he went and tested with somebody else again.
This got to be the quirkiest comment.
I know. I'm reading it. I'm like, what?
But I am very close to the flight path for Memphis airport, so there's always airplanes coming through.
Aircraft scatter off jumbo jets.
James Hannibal with quirky QRP. Sorry for you listeners. If you want to get some real range with that beam, Joe Brett, just gosh dang, you clicking off the comment. Just install an optical radar tracking gimbal, tie it into an ADSB receiver, and do aircraft scatter off jumbo jet.
All right. What is, for maybe there's others, what is an Alpha Delta Sierra Bravo?
That is the location and beacon signal that aircraft usually puts out, unless they're military helicopters.
Unless they don't want you to know where they're at.
Yeah.
So if I go to like FlightAware and I could see the plane going,
That's the ADSB
That's from
Okay.
transponders. Yeah.
okay.
They're not all
Carlos has
aircraft.
those too.
Not all aircraft are required to beacon that.
Yep. We don't have balloons.
Yep.
Have them on the balloons.
And
I want one.
It's weird. I've noticed like because I'm in a zone for military training too, as the Air Force Base down in Columbus. So we get some of that, and I've noticed the Apache type helicopters. I know there's another one that's not an Apache that people are like,
Black Hawk?
okay, whatever. Because they look close enough. Whatever. They never have their signal on. You will never find them on a map around here anyway. You can watch them, you can look at them, but you ain't gonna see them on the
You
map.
go see them. Yep. Most,
But
I say
what-
a lot of military.
What gets me is your freaking house will start shaking. The walls are shaking, and you're like, "What the hell?"
That's what happens here. Yes.
And
All of a sudden.
here comes a Black Hawk.
Yep.
God, them things are loud. They're on the
You
map.
should hit them with the 2 meters, which you should do.
That's why, man, I got to bounce that off the belly right there. Get some rotor scatter going.
You might
He's
get
gonna-
rotor scatter. I don't
He's
know
gonna
if it'll-
bounce something off your house if
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I like it when they fly over because I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
me
loud,
too.
dude.
Me too. I love
I
it.
start playing that freaking song. What's that?
Fortunate Son.
Yeah, some CCR. Fortunate Son.
I think of the movie Apocalypse Now. You know.
Now, when I was younger, when I would see the Blackhawks come by, I think of Red Dawn and it scared the hell out of me. They're coming to the hills. Oh crap, we ain't got no heels.
Mike's got it right. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So something else ham radio related. Should we keep this trend going? Because
The A-Team.
apparently,
Keep it
apparently people are loving this. I
You know
got
how awesome the A-Team show would have been if they did use radio. I wonder what. I need to go back and look. They use some radio.
ADHD.
Yeah, I'm thinking out loud. Don't let me interrupt. Don't let me interrupt.
Damn it, this is almost as bad as the Workbench podcast.
Right.
CRS. That's a CRS moment there.
So today I was I got an alert from Ham Radio Crash Course. He posted a video because he actually makes videos. But
A lot of videos.
yeah. I mean, I guess he doesn't do it full time like Jason does, but pretty close. So he was talking about this website called hamradioprices.com. And I don't know if y'all have seen
Hey,
this
hi,
yet.
hell.
Did he post that one publicly, or
Mhm.
is that one only for Patreons?
No, I'm not a Patreon.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I was all over it today.
way to go,
I know, I
Shane.
mean-
Steve's about to be mad.
Yeah.
He's like, I paid that son of a bitch. I ain't got no dang video. Shoot.
No, I got the video. It's just I don't get a chance to watch them
You get to
before he
watch it.
releases them to public.
But anyway, so this is pretty cool. So this is the landing page, and it's got biggest discounts on HF radios. But the meat and potatoes are in here, and the owner of this website joined our Discord today, and will probably be on the show at some point. He said he would like to come join us. But anyway, what's really cool about this is you can either do handhelds if you want to look at handheld radios, and they
I
got
wish you would have
everything.
told us you had already talked to him because now he's probably watching the show and trying to decide if he's going to come on or not. We could have been on some better
He's like,
behavior.
oh, I'm not doing this.
Maybe
I haven't
he
seen
wa-
him in
maybe-
the chat. He might be in the
Maybe
chat.
he wants Izzo to ask him chicken, fish, or steak. You never know, Joe Brett.
Quite possibly so.
You never know.
Mobile radios.
Whoa. Click on that TYT.
This one?
Yeah, that's an ICOM 880. No,
Yeah, it is.
okay, never mind. I'm not full
Radiodity's got
screen
it for
here, people, okay?
$114.
I'm not full screen, so it looked like an 880 to me.
But
He's
yeah,
done a real nice job.
It's-
You can
it's a-
filter everything, whatever you
Yeah.
want. Where
I
to buy
agree.
it.
and then
I
you
never
can
know.
Stay
sort
away
it.
from that website.
Yeah, you should. You can sort it by biggest percent discount. So like right now, the biggest percent discount is the ICOM 7300.
Does he have any rotor controllers on there?
No, it's just radios.
That's what I asked. I would love to see antennas and other accessories.
Well, I'm
You know,
So
big-
sure
you know, the
he's
big-
with
now
it.
he said,
Amplifiers.
The biggest
amplifiers.
discounts on is through RNL, and it gives the it gives the source, and when you click that link, it'll take you to the product page
Oh,
of
this
that
is
particular
bad.
thing. It's really cool stuff.
This is
It's really
bad.
cool. It's not bad. You can do this, Joe.
You know, just leave the credit card in the house.
Right.
No.
But it's awesome, and I'd never seen this before, and you're always having to go to all these different websites. I think so today. Right now, he's got Gigaparts, HRO, RNL, DX Engineering, MTC Radio, Radiodity, and VGC.
I highly
Um,
suggest that he gets some Google AdSense on there. I know a lot of y'all block ads and don't like them, but he's finna miss out on some revenue. People just going to this website.
I think. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be like QRZ where you have
Affiliate
ads on
links or something.
all sides of
Hey,
it.
No. I
Hey,
go to
I
that
hate
from
that.
my work computer, and the ads are auto blocked for me.
Oh, that's nice.
That's not ethical, Steve.
Because Steve is an IT guy.
Yeah, exactly. He had that VG. There it is, right there
Look at that.
Oh, look at that in the red.
In red.
in red.
Red.
Yeah,
Tio would
exactly.
be pleased.
I think Tio said Radioddity has the better price on this, and it's their brand. Because I think Radioddity has one, and there's one other company that's the same radio, but they've just rebranded it. I don't think Baofeng's done it yet, but it's the exact same radio, same firmware, same everything. So I thought that's kind of cool. Look at that.
And I'm seeing that Bill is in the chat.
Bill's in the chat. Hey, Bill.
Oh, hello, Bill.
Don't hold this show against us. We're just kind of winging it tonight.
Go put some AdSense
Anyway.
on that place. Here, do it.
Go make
Better
some
do it
money.
right now.
Yeah,
Activate.
right. But I thought this was something that the hobby needs, because everybody has bookmarked all these shops,
Correct.
and then they got to
Exactly.
go and you got to check the prices, and you got to
Yep.
and then you don't know if the price you're seeing now is the good price, or maybe you ought to wait
All right.
just a little bit.
Jane, stop holding out. Why haven't you shared the link in the chat yet?
I just said hamradioprices.com. You got
Link
that
should
ain't
be in the
that ain't
chat.
difficult.
Tell the IT guy to put it.
Ham
in the chat.
radio prices.
My brain's going wild right now. So not only does he really need to get some type of AdSense revenue off this, he
Here.
needs some of those where available where he can, because I know not every store, but if there's any way to plug in some affiliate links there, man, this is a gold.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Not only for viewers finding a good price, but I mean, you're providing a service. Dude.
As seen on Ham Radio Clubhouse.
You give me the password, I'll just put my stuff up in there.
All those links are now the affiliate links.
I was trying
Wow,
to
he
go to
did an
RNL and
awesome
it took
job.
me to Amazon. YVY.
But I thought this was really cool, and everybody go check it out. Awesome service. Second thing that happened today, and this is one feature that I just can't stand about StreamYard, is if I want to share a different tab, I gotta stop sharing, change the tab, start sharing, add the screen, add the tab. Drives me absolutely nuts.
That's why you have to have multiple screens.
You can only share one, Steve.
But you share that screen where you have your different tabs, and then you just switch.
I don't
between
want to
tabs.
share the whole screen. I just want to share the tab. I don't want y'all eavesdropping on what I'm looking at over here.
Listen
They
to
see
the
the
IT guy.
ATOS.
Mm-hmm.
You really thought that was an ATOS.
So this satellite launched today, and some of you who might know who Mark Rober is. He's an engineer, but he's like he takes engineering and he simples it down for kids. And he has this company called Crunch Labs, and they have these like boxes that you can subscribe to and get a box a month, and it's supposed to help teach kids science and engineering. We wanted to build a satellite. And he had a video a while back because he had this squirrel that was always eating food out of his bird feeder, and he made this whole obstacle course. Shane never learned to share as a child. Look at him; you can see it in his eyes. Yes, I did. I was the youngest child. Of course, I didn't share. So anyway, he had set up this obstacle course, and he was trying to see just how willing this squirrel was to do all these obstacle courses to get to the feed. Anyway, long story short. So what he did, he created this satellite, and what you can do if you sponsor a kid's engineering box, like $30, you can upload a picture, a selfie, to their system, and they will send it up to the satellite. And what happens is, let me scroll. Is it not going to let me scroll? It won't let me scroll until I stop sharing it.
Dang.
It's the dumbest thing ever. Stop sharing.
I thought this was 2025.
You would think.
They're still
my
working out
God.
the kinks.
No, it's StreamYard, man.
Brand new year, man. They got to,
think.
I swear. Anyway,
good news is, talking
Yeah.
about StreamYard, nobody's been R2D2 so far. So
that's true.
That's good.
So anyway, all right, we're back. So you can send your photo up, and it will display on the screen, and then it has a camera built in. And as it's orbiting the Earth, it will take a picture of your selfie with the world in the background, and from a low Earth orbit satellite. I thought that's kind of cool.
That's very cool.
So if that's something that y'all are interested in, spaceselfie.com.
Now,
You know, when I
Let me
first
put it
saw
in the
that,
chat, Steve.
when I first saw that, I thought it was going to like take a picture of just the Earth, like approximately where you was at. I'm like, really?
So, interesting thing, if you tell it, when you upload your picture, you can tell it where you live, and they will email you an approximate time that the satellite's going to be passing over and taking your picture. So technically, you could have a selfie of a selfie of a selfie in there if you wanted to.
Zoom,
Right?
more
In.
zoom.
I don't think that little camera is going to quite have that resolution, but it's a cool idea.
Oh, that iPhone 16 Plus might just do it.
Right? But I thought that was really cool. And
Thought
if
it was
you
Samsung
if you
that
want to
got in trouble
donate,
for that.
do what?
Hey, AI.
Right.
Yeah,
Samsung
exactly.
lied to you, Steve.
I don't have a Samsung.
Good.
But anyway, there's a whole video series on it if you want to check it out. I'm going to try to find the YouTube clip, and I'll put the YouTube video. God, that's loud. Found it.
I was gonna say it's currently over Southern California.
That's not updated.
I figured that was the lunch spot. Where did it lunch from?
It
Vandenberg,
launched from Vandenberg.
Southern California.
That's the video on it. Four-wheeling redneck. Enhance.
You shared a link. I was waiting for it to pop up
No,
on
I've
the
seen the
screen.
stuff he shares. We don't need to enhance anything.
Rude.
I was
Eventually,
gonna say
I don't know
Four-wheeler
because
redneck, not you.
Oh, okay. I think there's like they launched like 100-something satellites today on that rideshare program, and he was like, the satellite was like number 87. So I don't know what time it was. And they said it was going to take a little bit for it to unfold and do its thing before it'll start doing it. But before it'll start taking pictures. Ken, yes, it's in a polar orbit. It went south out of Vandenberg, so it was going to put itself in a polar orbit. But I thought that was cool.
But what's a polar orbit?
It doesn't go. It goes over the poles, not around.
How the hell does it do that?
So the trajectory is south.
So when you launch it, you launched it south, right?
Yeah.
So then it'll go south to north, south to north, south to north, and it'll incrementally cover the entire world.
There's a question on the extra exam about that. Something about that I remember.
Must have been one of those I skipped.
Maybe that's
You
one
have
I
to order
spent
one
too
of
much
these
time
boxes.
on.
Norman. Oh, man.
Don says, I just want to write code for something that will go to the moon. Oh, wait, I am. You must be working on that lander.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 3 of them that are about to launch, and 2 of them are going to like sit in orbit for like a week or 2, and then one of them will get slung out, and then the next one will go like on a different trajectory, and they're supposed to get there like really close to each other.
I just want to know why we're not sending handhelds up in there. That dude's like crossband repeat and wind link and stuff.
Baofungs.
Yeah.
Well, we have a bunch of satellites up there.
They'll burn up on
Amateur
re-entry.
satellites.
No big deal.
$30.
Jeff says a spy satellite with selfies. Yes, that's it. I'm getting messages here. I'm getting yelled at.
Space funks. I like that.
Pardon me. Talking about yourselves.
Dunn is going to put cellular connectivity.
Yeah,
on
I
the moon.
see that. Little 4G.
Cool.
Here we go.
Good thing it ain't 5G and aliens be having fit.
I was gonna say we should just throw 3G up there. Shut it down here. So,
Dude, I remember back in the day, there was one cell phone tower in the entire county that had 3G.
and
we would go.
You thought you were hot shit.
Yes. So, like, when we was on patrol at night and stuff, man, we'd go to that part of the county, sitting
on that flip phone, didn't you?
Yeah, 300 yards from the tower. Dude, it was blazing fast, man.
I bet it was.
It was awesome.
Now you can sit right next to those stupid Q-tip 5G towers and get nothing.
I don't know. Tower. They put up a tower within viewing distance. I can see the beacon from the house. He's got a. They got that new the 5GE stuff, you know.
What's 5G?
146.52. You should be monitoring. So anyway, I did a speed test on that one day just out of curiosity, and of course I was going down the road in front of it, and it wasn't too far off from my freaking fiber connection at home.
Oh,
it was like, I mean, 500-600 down anyway. I don't remember what the up was.
here you go.
But thinking back in 3G days,
That's the 5G towers around me.
I thought that was just like little tornado sirens or something.
No,
They've got some.
That's a 5G tower?
that's a 5G tower.
That's an upside down HT antenna.
I seen one the other day.
The SMA connector.
I was
Close
gonna
to
say,
the,
it looks like the cell boosters I've seen on people's pickup truck.
Is that?
That's a
What
Tar
else is-
Heel.
I mean, it's
That's
not
a-
stupid
that's-
ugly,
That's a Tar Heel antenna on there.
right?
So Steve, is there like a? Well, I
Got
guess I see a
Biggest
lot of
power
shops
box
there.
right there. Yeah.
So that's where I noticed mine was closer to the local mall. So it makes sense, I guess, to put them in those populated areas. Like
Well,
That's all right.
they've got them all around the outlet mall.
that. Yeah, there you go.
They've
Because they're
got
not
'em
elevated, so
every, I don't know, about 300 feet.
But in reality, we become an internet hungry, cellular hungry society.
Oh yeah.
And compared to other countries, we're still behind based upon their population and needs and hunger. So
And look at that. You know, Don SKT is hitting us with the knowledge. 5G is at 6 gigahertz, so it doesn't travel far. Flex off of everything. Then why do they put it in a metal frickin' tube?
it's got perforated.
Probably
holes in it.
carbon fiber.
I thought 5G was running multiple on the 400 megahertz band in that general spectrum.
No clue.
Yeah, and Steve, it's not. Don Army here is going to agree. It's not metal. I don't think that's a metal. It may look metal, but it's not metal.
I think I saw one of those things. Now that you say that, Steve.
The pole probably is.
Oh yeah, the
The
base
cage
of the
around
pole
it.
is.
You were saying, Shane?
Well, I'm scrolling, y'all chit chat.
Do you want me to get a guess?
I think I saw one of those, and I was curious what it was.
Do you want me to get a guest on here? Do you want me to get
No,
a
we
guest?
don't need
Come
it.
on.
We don't have a guest.
You don't
We
want.
don't need
I
a
mean, not
guest.
tonight, but in the future, I'll get a guest to talk about 5G.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, SKT?
Right.
Whatever.
I'm on Google Earth trying to get back to where I thought I saw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Because I
they've
thought
got-
it was a new tornado siren.
Yeah, they've got those about every quarter mile on that road. That
Well, this one doesn't look like yours.
It's so like at the airport, I call the bigger functional airport in Tupelo. They've got one that looks similar to that, close to the runway, but it's got a larger cage on it and an angled disc, and it's actually what they used to use to scare the birds away from the airport.
Is that the same thing, Steve?
Gotta
Or is
be.
that a tornado siren?
Well, that might be a tornado siren because I don't see the box about halfway
Well, it's
down the
got a-
pole.
No.
Well, next time you go there, just open the box up.
It's got a box. It's just not. I can't
Well,
read that.
no.
I wish they'd take better pictures so I
That
could
thing
read
got a whole power
what's on the
meter on it
sticker.
there.
I was gonna say, well, all of ours have power meters, but
Ooh,
about
oh, it's a glitch. In the
10 to
sticker.
10 to 15 feet up, they've got like a network cabinet box.
Interesting. Don says there would be a bulb on top. So I wonder what that thing is.
Like an Edison bulb or LED or
I think he means
Hydrogen?
like a bulb, like an upside down HD
Like a flower,
antenna.
sunflower bulb.
Oh, here's the other one that I saw. Google Earth is not being nice to me right now. Oh, and of course the picture that I get. There we go. Now, see, this one doesn't look like the other one does either.
Well, my guess, they're going to have multiple designs based on the community
the
that
Ham
it's
Radio
putting in.
Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other one.
Oh,
Don't know what it does either.
It catches boll weevils.
But it's got its own shack down there. So they're installing something fishy. Well, I almost hit the wrong button. That would not have been good.
Oh,
It wasn't going to be the exit button, but it'd have been pretty close. What is that on your
That's that
microphone?
light bar I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay. That you
This
put
is the
in your
bright-
car.
This is the
Yeah.
brightest, dude. I did not expect it to be that bright. Like,
Oh,
wow.
is Ham Radio Tube still in there? Mike still in there? Say
I'm sure
yes
he
if
is.
you are. If you're a Patreon for Mike, you got a cool video today.
TC.
TC,
This
thank you.
guy.
Thank you,
Thanks for the
TC.
$20. I'm joining
Hope
you.
all is well,
TC.
brother.
Happy
Hope all is
Tuesday.
going well with this guy.
Happy Tuesday to you as well. Anyway, there's a new. I'm not going to give it away because that. And Mike, I think that video does that drop tomorrow or Thursday. I'm trying to promote your channel, and then
What
you
do
have
you
a
want?
really good
Sound-
video coming out.
Dude, you're bothering him right now. You're really bothering
Right?
him.
He was in between sips. But anyway, he has this really cool center loaded antenna video that's coming out, and I was quite impressed with it. So
Started watching that earlier.
you should be a Patreon for Mike so that you get these cool videos before everybody else does. Not sure, probably Friday. Okay, cool.
And since we're talking,
And if you want to know what that is, subscribe to Ham Radio Tube, get your notifications so that when this video does post, you can see it's about a $150 antenna, and it's really cool.
here you go.
Oh my God, what is that?
The toilet paper roll tower.
Y'all do things different over in South Carolina. I ain't
That-
seen none
well,
of those.
So
What in the world?
that's what they've deemed this one as, a toilet paper stack.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Wow,
They had
looks
to
like
build that
for-
one because it's in historic Charleston, and they didn't want it to detract from the view of the surrounding area. Yet it's a frickin' eyesore. The FCC is actually investigating.
Yeah, it looks like an eyesore.
Oh, it's
That's
is-
why I use dude wipes.
the yeah. The bridge that you see right there is actually 17 going into downtown Charleston. So you see it.
That detracts from everything.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Can you imagine the
Wow.
kids in the back seat? Mommy, Daddy, look at that.
That looks like our bathroom at home.
Yeah, Mommy.
It matches that thing you've got by the toilet with all the toilet paper. on it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was going to say something else, but I'm going to be real good tonight. I'm not going to say it all.
You
See,
have been good
see-
tonight. I'm proud
see,
of you. As a-
see, when it hits the brain,
You got to make
The
sure the
gerbil
filter's
started-
turned on.
the gerbil started spinning and said, "Nope, don't say that."
don't say that.
Yep.
I'll send it to you in the private chat.
Oh,
That'll work.
Okay.
And if you're not in Discord, there's links down here in
No,
YouTube
no.
land. if you wanna join the
Our
Discord.
private chat.
Well, I know, but I'll probably share it in somewhere else in our Discord. Our Discord's a fun place. We have a lot of. I think last time I looked in there was 950 people in there.
So Shane, there's the network cabinet looking piece.
Yeah. I don't know what that thing is
That thing's
by
fucking-
us, but yeah,
and those are all around.
interesting.
Go figure.
Of course.
Mass amounts of people.
What else y'all got to talk about? Boring. Steve broke. Oh, so the rotators broke on the step hour.
So the rotator works, just doesn't report what direction it's pointing. So I literally have to pull up my blink camera that I've got pointed at it so I can see which
to see
direction.
what direction it's pointing.
Because it says right now it's pointed north, and I know it's not. Because I was
Nothing
just
wrong with
trying to
that,
work,
Steve. There's nothing wrong with
I
the
moved it
old-fashioned
west
way of
the other
doing it.
day.
N6 EGG or K6 EGG, Greg.
Joe, what are you doing?
He was
I'm
on.
gonna show y'all.
Oh, okay.
See if I can.
Are we? We're live in
small-
Joe's shack right now.
Small those LEDs are.
Oh wow!
Hmm.
And this,
And he's zoomed in 2.1%.
yeah. I mean, this.
Dude, be careful what you show us right now.
Yeah, I'm trying not to show the ATOS.
Say,
Yeah,
turn that thing on right now and see what
And-
it does.
there's the little takedown lights,
Nice.
little alley
That's-
lights,
Oh, that's so
alley
cool.
lights.
I like that. The alley.
Wait, you've got full
little
control.
cruise
of
lights.
it?
Cruise light, run light.
It's
In
just-
hot pursuit. I am in hot pursuit.
How are you sharing your camera on stream?
Uh-oh. I'm doing a.
Inception.
OBS.
Yeah, OBS.
But what app
That
does
is
that
AirPlay Player. It is a
Uh,
paid
though?
app.
Play player.
What's the app
Okay.
there? What's the app in the middle there with the girl with the sunglasses? What does that do?
It's a clip art. If you'll notice, look every time.
Oh, I like that.
Every time I open my phone, we.
Oh, I want that.
Oh.
Oh, Jennifer, we got to get that.
Oh.
Jennifer, if you're listening, we got to get that.
And so if you notice, that's offloaded.
Tonight on the Clubhouse, we talk about Joe Brett's phone icons.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to change it to MRD's. All of his, if you've never seen MRD's phone screen, that's great.
You ever seen Randy's from Not a Rubicon?
Oh God.
Another good one.
Uh-huh.
Another good one. I was about to do something. I just plumb forgot what I was about to do. Oh, getting old.
I think John's seen Randy's.
Oh, so my brother just sent me a text. That's what distracted me.
Uh-huh.
He said we have other weird things in Texas. Y'all are gonna have to give me a second because I got to find it on Google Earth. But we had someone built what some thought was a Tesla coil
Right.
because the guy was trying to send electricity wirelessly.
Mm-hmm.
It was a project here outside of Dallas, and the antenna is still out there. The project's been going for a while, but
I'm going to
That
guess
is
it's going to
how-
scare the hell out of everybody.
it's
Creepy.
it's pretty interesting.
Cool.
Well, here. Do that. I'm gonna pull a Joe Brett right quick.
Share your phone.
No, I'm not sharing my phone. I'm not that. I'm mm-mm.
So, somebody was
I'm scared
missing
of
my
that.
soundboard, so
Bring me some milk.
I don't have milk yet. But I always know how I can get Shane's attention. Watch his face. Oh, see there. He shook his head.
No, I didn't. You didn't play
I didn't hear
anything.
You didn't play nothing. Nothing came through.
Or Discord notification. That might be mine.
Nothing, Joe Brett.
What?
No audio. Nothing. If you're playing something,
Oh
we're not.
no,
we're
we're
hearing
not
it.
sharing that.
So this,
I'm not sharing that.
there's nothing wrong with this.
Looks like an ATOS.
Kinda, yeah. So this was the antenna that they built in order to try and send electricity pretty close. I don't know what the proximity that he was
What's wrong
trying to
with
do
that?
to
There's
get
nothing
it,
wrong with
to
that.
get it done, but yeah, that's
What's
sitting in
wrong
the
with-
middle of a field somewhere. So I was like, that's a weird antenna. It's an eyesore. Now it's like there's nothing out there but that.
Well,
Like, yeah, all the rest of the buildings are gone.
okay, so he's trying to send electricity wirelessly. How is
Mhm.
he directing where it goes?
No idea. I'm assuming it has something to do with that chrome dome on top.
Because
I think he's just generating a field, and then you have to have one of those receiver antennas to get the electricity.
yeah, but it's gonna go someplace much like a Tesla coil.
Call N8YO. I'll bet you he'll figure it out for us.
Right.
How do you control that? There you go.
There
That's
you go,
probably
Joe.
why the
Fixed
project
it.
is no longer around. If I'm just
you could
guessing.
figure out how to direct it, I could figure out how to, keep my station from getting
How
hit
to
by
steal
lightning.
See? The IT guy.
From stealing
Steve's the IT guy.
it.
I'm just thinking grounding so I can direct the lightning the way I want to.
You gonna become Thor? That's his. It's gonna be Project Thor.
Project Thor.
Steve's gonna be the lightning god.
So I shared a link in the
He's so
chat.
very
I'll drop
busy.
it again. Found it here. A to Z Tech used to be Ham Cured Smoke.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He actually has a mouse pad that has all of the 7300 menus.
He has great videos on the 7300. By the
He
way.
does.
Pretty smart dude.
And,
Yeah.
and a few more, yeah.
Randy said they sent Current to Germany with it.
Is your brother now hanging out with us? That's cool.
He
I
is.
like that.
Yep, he comes and joins the show every night. Him and David both. I haven't seen David. There he is, right there.
Cool. Hey, David.
Both of them are brand new hams,
Excellent. Congratulations.
and it's a race to see who's going to get their general first.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Inspired by
hard to
Shane.
Yes.
My question is, who's going to get the extra first?
Mm.
For it.
Who's going to get a new HF radio before Shane first?
Well,
That's not
David
hard.
already has an HF radio. He got the 891.
Okay.
Shane's like the guy. Shane like the guy that's trying to stop smoking. He just quit buying his own smokes.
He's just going to bum them off everybody else.
Can I
Give
get
me a
one of
lighter.
those?
Where's your lighter? Give me a lighter.
Can I get one of them?
Can I get that password?
I'm actually going to void the warranty on my 891 this weekend.
That's what I'm talking about. Tear that sticker.
That's called ham and
Get that
order right
sticker
there.
up. Rip it right
I'm gonna-
off.
Well,
Are you
I'm
putting
gonna
the power
change-
pole mod on it?
Plot
Already
twist
did-
is already
already
out
did
of
that.
warranty.
Right, exactly.
Absolute care.
And
That
actually just
power-
printed a new one for
Okay.
Beer Snack.
That should be on, in my opinion. That should, these manufacturers with this, they must have a bajillion trillion Molexes sitting in boxes. Guess what, guys? Mold them down to something else. Sell them to another country. Put them on all these new radios, guys. Come on.
But no, I'm going to change the backlight from white to red. 891.
Mm.
Our buddy Dan already did it and had his video out. I'm like, yeah, that's getting done.
I don't know if I would want that all the time.
It actually looks pretty good.
But how easily can you see it in all times of the day?
Still get pretty.
ANSI yellow. ANSI 3 yellow it. That's all.
Now, if you could make I don't know. It just the red and black just seems like they don't contrast enough for all of it. It would be cool if you could put it on a switch.
I was gonna say it looks fine on the 857.
What color would you suggest, Joe?
I'm not knocking it because I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. See, my Icom 880 that I've got in my work vehicle, you can choose amber, yellow, which is stupid. There's not enough difference between amber and yellow. You either want dark amber or light amber or green. And
I run the greens. Most.
I like to run the green too, but then sometimes I'm like a little nostalgic and I want to go back to some amber. Feel like old traditional radio.
I was gonna say the amber on the
I can't ever make my
4100.
mind up.
isn't really amber. It's like
Actually, there are times when I think I'd rather have green at night. I wish I can. It would sense the light in the vehicle.
Like transition lenses, you want your
Tran-
radio to
Listen, because
transition to a
let me tell you
different
something.
color when
That's
it
an
gets,
idea.
when it senses
Let-
nighttime.
Yeah, let me tell you something. This new truck I got is so damn smart. It's smarter than me. I'm telling you, this truck.
does it have the
sometimes-
iPad center console?
The iPad center console.
Oh my god!
So-
I pulled up next to one the other day. It had like a 16-inch screen in it.
Oh, the Dodges have that. They're massive.
It was a
Frank,
Toyota.
Ham Radio Wilderness Frank sent me a deal in the back that said the one that I showed apparently is a T-Mobile site. because he found the FCC license for it.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool. So ours is smaller. We probably have 7 gazillion of them out there, but ours don't look like stacked toilet paper.
Y'all's is like the ATOS compared to everybody else's Target.
Pretty much. Yeah. No, ours is the Scorpion compared to the ATOS.
Oh, okay. Ham stick.
How are the bands tonight? Have y'all played radio today?
I don't know, but first, Douglas
bands
in the
were
chat wants to know is
crap,
though, what kind of truck did you get? Obviously, he didn't listen last week.
We got a
Mhm.
2025 Toyota Tundra, the TRD, the unlimited package.
Ooh,
So,
jeez.
yeah, we're
This
gonna
is
be,
sick.
Video.
we're gonna
What
be
you got
ripping
on
it
the
apart.
floor ain't enough. Did you special order
You got to
this?
order that.
No, believe it or not. So Jennifer hooked me up with this guy, and we were bouncing around with models. He had everything already on
The
I
Villages,
did-
huh?
he.
We talked about it one time.
No. There's
Now
no
you ladies
scrunch,
hooking you up with guys.
Yeah.
no scrungy colors, no pineapples,
You don't
none of
have
that
any
stuff.
colored loofahs on.
No, that loofah. No.
Oh.
But no, man, this it has everything. But I told you, man, I got all these links that I've been saving today at work. I started drawing out where if I take this radio and put it here, and again, I think we're gonna use some bullet mounting devices. I think, but I may throw a lead on. I'm gonna meet with my guy on Friday. I have an appointment with him at 9:00 Friday morning.
You're just going to keep it classy, though, right? You're not going to make it look god awful stupid inside there.
No,
Okay.
have you ever known me to do anything gaudy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Matter of fact, I may take the N1JUR idea of what he did with an SO239 barrel, so he can plug in. I
in the
like
bumper.
that idea. I never thought about that. That's an excellent idea,
was pretty
Eric. If you're
cool.
still in the chat, I like that. So I may use that too. Well, no,
Marcus
who
said,
knows?
Izzo,
Random.
what'd you do with the Silverado?
Originally, I wanted to keep it, but that had to go. So there was a demo. I pulled the demo on, and I pulled everything out. Which, as you know, doing a demo job is a lot easier than doing an install job.
Doing the build job, yeah.
Oh yeah, the demo within 90 minutes, everything, that thing was clean. That thing was back to virgin factory.
You plug the holes in the roof?
Heck no. No,
They
I
got
don't
cork,
pop.
They got cork.
No cork. No, I didn't even put caps on the NMOs. He just said leave that stuff there because I think my guy sold it to a utility company or somebody who wanted that stuff.
Okay.
Hey,
That
that's
makes
fine.
sense.
Hey, guess what? That's less I got to do.
Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely.
It's been a while. I talked about these before, but see these batteries that I'm using? Too much light. Dang. Look at that thing.
Oof.
It's my iPhone 15. There you go.
Oh my gosh, is that an iPhone battery?
No,
That's what I was thinking of.
It looks like it.
this is
Here you go, Steve.
Oof. Yeah, that's an
That's
iPad Dash.
that's an iPad Dash.
Now, but see, mine's landscape.
Mhm.
I think mine's either 14 or 16 inches, and that's landscape.
that's off that crashed DJI, man. Battery pack's out of
Ooh.
it.
You
$700
just,
battery
like-
pack.
And you just nabbing everything that they throw in the trash,
Hey, they threw it away.
Dumpster diving.
right?
This is what it looks like when you start taking it apart to get the individual cells.
I love it.
Good Lord.
Love it.
I don't know that I'd play with those cells.
Why?
Those tend to puff up pretty quick.
Watch KAMRD how he
There's
does it. Very
3.7
carefully.
cells. Oh yeah. You got to be careful because they're
As
all
well as T.O. had a great one where he did a
Ken nailed
rewrapping.
it. Ken nailed it.
What did he
You
say?
cleaned out your shack earlier, and he said, "Nope, JB's filling the shack back up again."
Hey, you
That's
think
right.
I'm going to make another cleaning out video?
Ken is right.
Yeah, you got to fill it back up before you clean it out, right?
Yeah.
And nobody's saying
Yep.
shit about my shack tonight.
Yeah, because it is what it is and always has. Oh my God! Look, wait a minute.
Did you clear that up?
I did.
Did you...
It's the
Wow.
thing hanging on the door that threw us all off. We thought it was still shit everywhere.
That's a fucking bag, bro.
Well, put it in the closet. You gonna clean the whole place up and leave shit hanging around. Put that in the closet, Steve.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You can't say it's your emergency go bag because it's flat. It ain't got nothing in it.
I'm so proud of you, Steve. Look at that. You got challenge coins hung up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually use your 3D printer, and I don't see the Aquanet.
The
Good job, man. Good job.
The old
I don't
3D
see any
printers
Clubhouse stickers
right
up
down
there,
there.
so
It's going away.
How much you owe the wife for that?
He had nothing to do with it. She was at work today.
Oh.
he got bored. He got tired of getting shamed.
Well, I had the work computer going. And
Wait a minute. Did you make a video?
Hell no.
I mean, I already had a good thumbnail for it. And
I didn't have Noel to help me out.
Scout says Joe Brett parks by the shop's dumpster so he can pick up all these steals. That's right.
Dude,
That's right.
I talk about dumpsters all the time. Look, they ain't no joke. I tell my kids all the time because they're like always want my damn coupons that come in the mail and stuff. And I'm like, look now, there's some of them you can have, but if you want an unlimited supply of coupons that come in the mail, go to your local post office. Go over there where the P.O. boxes are and check the garbage.
Absolutely right. He's absolutely right.
Unlimited amount of coupons in that garbage.
That's
can.
very true.
Because people open that box and what do, Joe?
Yeah.
Brett? In the
And
trash.
it's just full of paper. It ain't like people throwing away baked beans and stuff in it.
So,
Scout says he calls BS.
I
Steve
got
has
Scout-
a green
I
screen.
got Scout call BS. So here, we do that.
Oh, whoa.
Tell me that's green screen.
That is not.
I mean, you just made your green screen brighter. That's all.
Yeah, you just turned up the
Just turn
gamma.
the lights up.
Oh,
Tell your wife
Oh, he's
to
gonna
wave.
actually go. See,
Oh.
I guess you can't get a hat off of a green screen.
wait a minute. That's mad. That's
Can you
video
take the
trick.
hat?
The hat's still on the door.
Steve, tell your wife to go behind the screen and
Take
just
the
wave.
whole thing
just
down.
wave. That's how.
The whole thing
that-
down?
I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text your wife, Steve. Look at
We're
look
gonna
at-
clean
look at-
this
look at-
room. Man.
Oh, what's behind it? Look what's behind it now.
See, Douglas V says you got an interactive green screen.
There you go.
That new
Anybody,
AI
got a,
screen
anybody got a
screen.
radio on?
Nope.
Mine's
We
out.
hadn't made any contacts for 2025.
I know.
146.52. Y'all ready? Nothing heard. I tried.
Well, if you remember, my radio was on when we joined the StreamYard.
That's very true.
And we
I
did
used
start
your-
yelling at him.
I used your radio the other day.
Did you?
Yeah. Was the oven on?
I don't think so. Of course, Dana did say don't screw with the oven tonight. But
Don't turn the radio on.
video stays on.
It was, well, I say the other day. I take that back. It was on the 20th of December.
It was before I had to
made-
rebuild the remote.
I made 10 contacts, including Spain. That was a good one. My best one, though, was DX Commander on September the 10th.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think I have him in my log like 6 times now, thanks to Steve's power station over there.
RC4 went sideways on me, and I had to rebuild it. So I want to make sure I got your call sign back in there.
Oh, do I need to log in?
Didn't one of you work Cal on 20 and 40 on the same evening?
I worked him on 3 bands during one live stream.
Three
Only
bands.
three?
Okay.
I got him on 20, 10, and 15 or 17, I think.
Nice job.
Got him on 4.
Get him boom.
Daddy shut the remote off on you.
Yep.
Right. That screen
You
went
can-
blank. Yep, it's good.
Cool.
According to the antenna readout here, it says it's facing north.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know.
It's facing west.
I don't know. Hold on here. The problem if I tried doing radio on stream
Gonna kick my
is
mic
I
off.
want to talk to y'all, and I can't. I miss things on the radio when I talk to y'all. Oh, there we go.
I got
Mine
coax
should
out
be
here,
easy.
but I got coax out here. I just don't have a
Y'all
radio.
hear that?
No.
There's my coax ready to roll.
Y'all can't hear that?
No. Show us that
Well.
coax again as a.
Hmm.
You use that as a fly swatter too.
Mm-hmm.
That's got that plastic still over it, man. That's brand new. Or do you do that?
What do you mean?
That's
I put the
water
baggie
protection.
up for water protection. I mean, this is the tent is like 99.99% dry all the time, but just in case, emergency knows the holiday, I don't want any water getting in there. So just grab the Ziploc bag.
He's got condoms on his
Yes.
coax.
Yes.
Gotta do what you
Yes,
gotta do.
absolutely. Absolutely.
It probably could fit on the ATOS.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I bet you I have this setting wrong. I always do.
Evidently.
Yep, I sure do. Sure enough. Now can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
Well,
Anybody
where are
else
we?
want to play radio? At least make
mean-
like 10 contacts.
We got 15 minutes left till we're at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. Anybody want to talk to us?
Well, then pick a frequency.
Anybody in the chat close to radio want to try to hit us up? Ken says he hears the atmosphere.
Well, just pick a frequency
Joe
right
Brett
now.
needs a minute for the intent. Joe Brett needs a minute for the amplifier to warm up. Switch you out of from standby into go. Black Swamp Radio.
Mozart.
We don't have a frequency yet. We hadn't even decided what band we're going to
27.195.
There you go.
Poto Power's on 20.
All right.
What's
Hey, Vaughn.
27.195?
Vaughn and Julie,
Is that what I
hello.
wrote down
Hey,
the
Mo.
other day? Weren't we supposed to try 6 meters every time we turn the radio on? Somebody
there you go.
mentioned that on stream the other day.
Yeah, that was what Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly said we should be watching.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
should
do
be
that. And you know,
hitting 6
I've discovered a local and some of his friends on 6 meters. They're pretty regular.
Is it like Invis?
It's a line of sight. He's only like 30 miles away.
You know, it's kind of hard to see the freaking antenna in the dark on the camera.
Oh, it don't matter. Well, I was about to say, you got a low noise floor on 17.
Oh, yeah.
17 is probably not going to be worth the poo right now.
Just go on 20 right now.
But I was going to try to point it south to try to work on.
Oh, work it off the back.
Work on the backside, exactly.
Because that antenna works great off the backside.
It's pointed west.
Oh,
right
it's pointed west. Well, that beam's wide. That's what you keep telling me.
It's 55 degrees on 17.
Gosh dang it.
Well, we always make Joe Brett have to work.
I swear. Trying to let y'all listen to the 6 meter guys. They're talking. But Windows always resets my listening device.
What frequency are they on, Steve?
I didn't see where he said in the chat. He just
No,
said they were on 20.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have had the POTA website up.
Well, I've got my ham clock up, and I don't see him on there, so.
That must be
Jody,
FT8.
I may have to
I
hang
see
glow
a
sticks off
5.9.
of that.
I got the banner all set for you guys. All you gotta do is put the frequency in, and then it'll hit the
Man, your noise, that thing has to be pointing west because your noise on 20 is 5.9 plus 3.
Oh yeah.
Usually it has to be north and south. It's quiet. Prep Ham Paul says it's S0 noise floor on 80 meters.
Can't do it.
Why no? Just say it. Bond says 14,320.
What down, Shane? Jeez.
He's all excited. Look at him. I love it. I love it.
Watching him jump by 100 meg.
I can't hear him on 14320. Of course, I could be fancy as if Eric's not using his radio, and I could tune up the flex.
There you go.
Or Paul, I could go get that 7300 with the heater on it.
Well, why don't y'all just pick a frequency and start calling CQ?
CQ Clubhouse.
Yeah, CQ Clubhouse. Hello.
Yeah, there you go.
W2 HRC.
Yeah. Joe Brett's got to reconfigure his audio where the radio comes in here.
The monitor off. It blows me the hell out.
Yeah,
of
that'll blow you out if I key up on it. That's another funny thing, because I think Steve was either under the desk or by the desk one day, and he forgot he had it on, and I went to get somebody that was doing a POTA park, and he had about come out of his seat.
Did he go flying across the room?
The monitor on.
Steve has to wear a hockey helmet inside the shack.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, I know when I hear the steppers
Where y'all
start
operating?
clicking.
My
Hey,
audio
ask
is
it.
messed up.
I can hear it faintly in the background.
You ain't supposed to.
Oh,
Oh, that's because I got that turned up. But I can hear myself now.
Oh,
does that bother you when you hear yourself?
Yep.
According to the spots page, all the bands are dead. I wonder if that means. Hold on here.
SFI is at 166.
That's because everyone's watching
Mark
us right
says, Mo says that 7.200's quiet.
now. Wow. Whoa.
You know,
whoa.
if 7.2's dead, the bands are dead.
That's like the beacon page.
Yeah, that's it. Seriously, I do use that.
Especially on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And 7.255 e-cars.
Another good website for those of you who like to do ham weather stuff is Space Weather Live.
Yes.
Spaceweatherlive.com. No, KP's 3.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Hot dog.
And
Dropping stuff.
no flares, so little noisy. That's about it. Some solar
is.
wind out there.
I've got a lot of noise. Almost S8 on 40. Got
Oh, I heard somebody.
weird noise on 20. I don't know what's running.
And Joe Brett's audio froze. Look at him.
Yep.
There it is.
He must have keyed the transmitter.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't.
Oh, your audio or your video's frozen.
It looks like you're praying right now. Oh, okay, there he is.
There you go. That one works. That one's still frozen.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, see when y'all get to wanting to do fancy stuff. Go
Mm-hmm.
to this.
I mean, Shane, you see I've got it down to an S7 noise floor, so
What'd you turn off?
nothing. I turned the antenna.
Oh,
Out of just waiting for the noise floor to drop.
For those that we talk about the K and all that kind of stuff, Ham Radio for Non-Techies has a great propagation page, and on that propagation, he talks about what is good in those numbers and what's bad in those numbers. So I posted the link, so y'all check that out. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Vaughn,
guess
did you really go to
Vaughn-
7.200?
Probably.
I heard somebody there. Yeah.
You got an S0 noise floor there.
Hang on. It's still tuning.
Yeah, I know.
200 crowd is occupied.
I don't know why it was on upper side.
Please share.
Oh,
What'd you do?
Vaughn, that's too funny, brother.
No.
Oh, is he on 200?
Yeah.
I heard the guys just say, is that POTA or something? No idea what the guy say.
Stand by for Ham Radio Clubhouse. Kilos all four.
Working, Shane. Go for it.
Oh, goodness.
Temple.
They're going to start a net on 7.200.
Did you say there was a net that was going to be running on 7.200? K5 QBF. I can't understand what he's saying. I don't know. Whoever had the radio on could hear me.
Yeah, it was me. I didn't know if y'all could really hear it or not.
K0 WAB K5 QBF. How are you?
I'm not saying you're going to hear them with propagation. I'm just saying that I'm here frequently, and they often come. But none of my business. You do what you want. I'll stand by.
Pretty nice.
He was a
Vaughn
pleasant
heard you.
fellow. He was a pleasant feller. Or we,
What y'all doing?
He's moving frequencies.
Okay.
I was going to be nice and not be on 7.200. But if I'm going to work the radio, I got to mute you guys. Otherwise, I will not be able to focus.
Waterfalls.
So Steve, you want to run? Hey, Steve's a net controller. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse net. For the next 15 minutes, we'll be taking check-ins for the Ham Radio Clubhouse Ham Radio net. So, Steve, the radio's yours.
I know it's mine. I paid for it.
Well, I mean, it's in your control. Sorry.
It always is.
This could get funny because we're going to start doing check-ins for the Clubhouse net.
Oh, God.
And we want to see how good Steve is at working.
Right, multitasking.
And I'm
The-
sure as soon
the
as I
station.
key up, it'll knock out my microphone, too.
It shouldn't on 40.
Hey,
Maybe
you
that
got
old
that
microphone. You got a
Polaroid yet?
Shure on there, man.
Well, I think it's the soundboard.
Well, just ask if the frequency's used, and we'll find out.
Yep. Bam. Bam.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
It took your mic out.
that means it. Why didn't it take his mic out when you transmitted?
Mm.
You got some gremlins up in there, man.
I was about to say
Check that.
he may have just knocked his whole thing out.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah,
There you
you're
go,
back.
Steve. Yeah, now you're back.
Then why did
Now
it
you're
knock it off whenever I transmitted?
I'm wondering if it's backfeed through the foot switch.
Yeah, hook that foot switch up wrong. I have to
Mm.
go watch my video and redo it.
Now,
Steve, Joe, is
it's
your
hooked up
radio
right-
on?
Yeah, I'm listening to.
You want to take a few check-ins?
I'm listening to these guys still confused on 7200.
But now I'm using the Heil connection. So I don't know if it's backfeeding through the output or outbound side of the mixer or what.
That's it. Yeah.
Definitely
something going on.
got to be with your switch. 'Cause
John says, "Can we check in over Telnet?"
You're right, John. That's funny.
Don't feel like you have to. Ham Total Hertz says 7.190's free.
they're still trying to figure it out.
What are they saying?
He was just like, he said he ain't with y'all, is he? That got doing the YouTube thing?
CQ40. Hello, CQ40. Kill up 2, Papa Zeta, calling CQ, CQ40.
Just calling CQ.
On 7.200?
Yeah, it's the same guy that was there when
They go
Shane-
get him. I'm going to get him. 7.190 is clear, Joe, if you want that one.
Noise is horrible here, though.
I was gonna say we're almost at the 2-hour mark anyway.
Is the frequency in use? K5YVY.
Wow, I can hear you loud and clear.
Boy, that's a loud signal. How you doing?
I'm good, Joe. How are you? Yeah, you got your echo on.
Now I got
Reverb. Joe's reverb.
Is that any better?
Didn't hear you come through that time, Joe.
Hello. No, nothing. Yeah, transmit.
There he is. Wow, he sounds great.
Oh yeah.
That's from Steve's radio.
Vaughn sounds
Now I can
awesome.
hear myself. Then why is it echoing? It is echoing a little bit. Hey, well, it's good to hear you, PhotoPower. K5YVY.
Ryan says you need to add a rush.
Hello. How you doing? You got your hat on? Oh, yeah, it's in use. She got her hat on? All right, so go ahead and take it. K5YVY. That's okay.
What? I'll tell you, we have this.
Was that not Vaughn just horsing around? The whole show's a waste, but I appreciate you hanging around. Fun, ain't it?
All right, who's next?
I got a picnic table in the backyard. That counts, right? Absolutely. K5YVY on the side listening. Bye.
You had somebody calling you.
Should have told him you were southbound and down.
Right.
I'm already in the south.
And you're down.
You had somebody calling you, Joe.
Yeah, you got a wicked reverb going right now.
See. Wow. Maybe because I've got reverb's turned on. But it always does, man. It ain't ever worked. So that's not, he's just throwing a call sign out there. He's not calling.
He was responding to you, though.
I didn't call CQ. We're going to have to talk about
You're
etiquette
respond
here.
to it, and the man's trying to make a contact with
He
you.
wants a QSL card from
And
you.
he has to direct his communication.
He
This
wants
is
some
a
stickers.
directed net.
He wants some stickers. He wants some stickers from you.
Check-ins for the biomet.
I ain't taking no check-ins, but I'll take directed communication. I ain't got my logger pulled up either, so.
Man, there's somebody right next to you.
Oh, y'all can still hear my radio.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Yeah, there's somebody there close.
Go work the power station.
There's not a post going up. I mean, K7CAR.
What is that?
That's 188.
Well, I know that.
The
Woke
friendly.
everybody up. Woke everybody up, didn't we?
Why don't we plan this better next time? And next week's show,
Yeah,
we'll do some
yeah.
contacts. That way we can sort all of our gremlins.
We had
And we're at 2 hours.
had to-
Everybody's tired.
We had to fix audio before the show started. Then you want us to jump on radio, and I ain't got all this hooked up. And
Steve's got to climb the tower, move the antenna.
All right,
got the reverb going.
Andy says we ought to call it the Nutter's Net
There you go.
because they're all nutty on there.
My cup's
All
empty.
right.
Talk
Mine
about
is as well.
nutty. I mean, what time in the morning is it for you, Andy?
Exactly.
3 a.m. Zulu.
All right. Anybody got anything y'all want to end the show with, or should we just wave and say bye to everybody and see you next week?
Have fun with your radio. Y'all next
Radio.
week.
I gotta
Y'all
fix
get
my
your radio. I'll tell you what, we're going to commit 30 minutes next week. And I'm saying it here, so we got to do it. We'll commit 30 minutes next week. We'll run radio, play
Listen,
radio, because we need to
I-
get some contacts for 2025.
And I
for the
think we got
programs.
those crazy guys from up north coming on next week. So we'll have
Yeah,
fun
there we go.
between
It'll be
them
fun.
up there in that New
Really?
Hampshire region. You don't want them on, Joe Brett? Tell them.
Corporate's already called me to the carpet, man. Like now he's gonna be here in person.
You got to
Mhm.
answer. You got to answer
Yep.
the Paul now.
Make sure you guys get on 6 meters this week.
Yes, at least try 6 meters this week. I'll commit to getting on Steve's radio and doing 6 meters.
There you go, Shane. That's a
Shane,
commitment.
I'm going to drop the tower probably Thursday and take
Okay.
the choke off. So maybe 6 meters will work better.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried 6 on that on your radio yet.
It works.
If it's down and out, I'll try N1JUR station. That's what I was working some of the other stuff with. All right. Anything else? Y'all want to say bye?
Bye.
Safe, have fun.
Bye, y'all. Enjoy your
7-3.
radio. See you next week.